Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week, we will tell you about the Scarecrow Festival in Oxford. Then, if you're getting to marry, you need to watch this story. Then, a few weeks ago, we showed some small business expo. We'll have a couple of more stories to tell you about. And finally, the Oxford Township building is growing, and we'll tell you about that all today at our Community Access. Welcome back. This Saturday in Oxford is the Scarecrow Festival. With the story is our reporter, Andy Curtis. Andy?
All right, thank you, Bill. Now the smell of fall is in the air, the trees are falling off the leaves, and pumpkins are popping up all over town, and that means it's the annual Scarecrow Festival here in downtown Oxford. And who to better talk to about the Scarecrow Festival than two DDA members, Ginny and Joe. Now, Ginny, I'm not even going to try to say your last name again. You're new here, right?
I've been here for about 8 weeks now.
Okay. And what's your official position with the DDA?
I am the new executive director of the DDA here in Oxford.
Well, congratulations and welcome to Oxford.
Thank you.
So this is a Scarecrow Festival. This is something, now I've just been in Oxford a couple of months working here, so this is something new to me. Do you mind explaining to me exactly what the Scarecrow Festival is?
Sure. We have the Scarecrow Festival coming up on October 11th. Okay. It's going to be at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here in Centennial Park. So we're really excited. We have great community involvement this year. A lot of different businesses and organizations coming together to make it work. We're going to have lots of kids games and activities, costume contests, some entertainment, all sorts of stuff happening with donuts and hot chocolate, some ciders involved, and should be a really good time.
That's awesome. Now you said it's a real community involvement, so a lot of businesses are involved in this, correct?
Yes, we have a lot of sponsors that Joe has on the flyer right there. Genesis, Levy, Oxford Farm and Garden. We have the Animal Clinic at Oxford Mills. In addition, Merge and Idlewild Coffee on Pleasant Street will be hosting some of the event. And then we have Ackett's Handmade Pie Company hosting a pie eating contest.
Now, is it a pie eating contest and people providing their own pies, or is Ackett's providing all the pies?
Ackett's will be providing all of the pies, and will be also providing prizes for the first person to finish as well. And it's for all ages.
How does someone sign up for that?
You just show up.
So you just, are you guys prepared? Now, Ackett's makes incredible pies. Are you guys prepared for like a 4-hour contest? Because the line, I imagine, the line is going to be down the road. It's going to be long.
I hope so. They're pretty delicious. We got a nice sample the other day. So I hope they're ready.
Now, another thing I'm kind of curious about the Scarecrow Festival. Are businesses sponsoring scarecrows? What exactly does the Scarecrow Festival have to do with scarecrows, I guess?
Yes, we do. We have a bunch of businesses and even some churches and residents putting out scarecrows throughout the month of October, and we'll have a display of some photos of those during the event and hopefully choose a winner.
Now, who the business that does win, what's the prize? What's the incentive here?
I'll let Joe answer.
Well, in the past, we've given the businesses the Black Crow Award.
Oh, that doesn't sound good, but
but it's a prestigious award for the winner, and a lot of the businesses, as Jenny pointed out, are participating. The theme this year is superhero. Oh. Okay. Last year was Lone Ranger. This year it's a superhero, so you can have your favorite superhero out in front of your businesses, and we're encouraging a lot of the businesses and residents to do that. So it should be a fun time and a great day for everyone to enjoy. As Jenny pointed out, there'll be lots of activity, entertainment here at the gazebo, as well as over at Merge. They're going to have activities for the costume contest for the children and adults, and pumpkin decorating. And there'll be a hay wagon going between the two sites at Centennial Park and Merge. Great. And here we're going to have, as Jenny pointed out, entertainment, music entertainment. We're going to have an inflatable obstacle course. So there might be an age limit on that, but they're going to have balloons over at Merge too. Right. Balloon animal making. Brenda's going to be there, so that'll be fun. And we're going to have pumpkin bowling, and we're going to have the chili cook-off. We're hopefully going to have 7 or 8 restaurants competing for that prize.
With the chili cook-off, now is that another thing where it's just the restaurants that are involved, or if I have a family recipe, can I put my hat into the ring?
This year, the health department rules are very stringent, and maybe next year. But no, it'll be just the local restaurants, including Ackett's Pie, by the way, are putting an entry in, because they do they cook foods out there besides pies too at their shop.
I'd eat stuff out of the garbage at that place. It is so good. They have never let me down in a pie or a brownie or anything.
And Oxford Farm Garden are big sponsors. They're putting in. We're going to have a train, small train that will carry kids around the park. There might be a small charge for that, and they're going to have giveaways as well as we're going to have gift bag, trick or treat bags.
Yeah, I was wondering what this exactly was for.
This is a trick or treat bag we're going to give the kids. There's going to be coupons and goodies in there from businesses, including a nice lighted pen that's one of our salons is putting in, and some others will be putting in coupons and gift certificates as well for the kids and adults, of course. So it'll be a lot of fun, great time for the family. And again, it's from 10 a.m. till 4 o'clock. And it'll be a great time. So bring your pets and your family and your costume and your pie eating competition as well. So it should be great.
So, and you guys were mentioning too, there's going to be a costume competition for children and adults. Now, is there any extra sign-up sheet or anything people have to do to get involved in that?
Just when they show up.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's easy.
The registration for both the adults and the children's costume contest will be at Merge, the art studio. So.
And that's kind of the case, I'm assuming, with all the different things that are going on, the different competitions. It's kind of show up and then you can sign up as you.
Right. Well, the competition for scarecrows, you need to go online. You can go online and enter for the scarecrow competition.
And what's the website again?
Well, it's Scarecrow, OxfordsScarecrowFestival.com. Okay. So Oxford Scarecrow Festival, or you can go to the DDA website.
Yep, I've also just put it on our Facebook page today. Okay. So search for Downtown Oxford on Facebook, and all the information will be right there. Okay. Just like us and share.
All right, great. So Saturday, October 10th from Saturday, October 11th from
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. right here at Centennial Park and Merge.
Bring your costumes and your appetites and good attitude. Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, from Centennial Park, I'm Andy Curtis. Back to you, Bill.
Don't miss this year's Scarecrow Festival. That's coming this Saturday. Next up, Andy visits to Gloria Fashions in Oxford to check out how to get married. Be careful, Andy.
All right, thanks, Bill. I'm in downtown Oxford at Gloria's Collections with the executive director of the Lapeer Chamber of Commerce, Nita Payne. Nita, thanks for meeting with us today. And what brings you all the way down here?
Well, we're down here because Kim from Glorious Collections, the owner of this beautiful bridal salon, is providing all of the bridal gowns and dresses for bridesmaids and for flower girls for our bridal show and our Lapeer area wedding showcase. It's taking place on October the 19th at Lapeer Country Club, and doors open at noon. And then the fashion show starts at 2. So she's been gracious enough to provide us with the beautiful gowns and coordinate our fashion show.
Now, someone who isn't openly obsessed with weddings and wedding TV shows, what exactly is a bridal collection?
Well, the wedding showcase is an opportunity for vendors to meet with brides-to-be and their bridal parties, to provide them with information about various services, venues, caterers, photographers, carriage rides, those types of things, hotel venues, honeymoon venues, and that type of thing. Everything that they need to plan their big day. And obviously, the bridal party has to have the right, attire. Right. So this is just a very perfect fit and a perfect match for us to team up with Kim here at Glorious Collections and bring her on board.
So it's really like a one-stop shop for anybody who's ready to make that big jump.
Yes, absolutely. They'll be able to meet with the vendors and talk to them face-to-face, DJs, cake decorators, florists, And now one of the big things at a lot of weddings are these photo booths where you can get in, just take fun shots and have a good time with it. So we even have someone that's going to be also providing that as a vendor. So we have about 20 vendors coming. Last year we entertained 100 brides, 2 grooms, and we had a total of about 250 people who came through, which is double from what we had the year before. So we're really looking forward to this year and having even more brides and more people who are coming to see what these vendors have to offer, and obviously to see the bridal fashion show.
Oh, of course. Everything. Just a little bit you can see behind us right now is gorgeous what they have to offer here at Glorious Collections. Mm-hmm. Are these all local vendors? Are they from the Metro Detroit area? Are they from around, a little bit north of here in Lapeer? Are they around Oxford?
The majority of them are from Lapeer County. Okay. Obviously, Kim is here in Oakland County, which is very close, obviously, to the county line. And then we have a couple of vendors who are from just over to our west from Genesee County, but the majority of the vendors are from the Lapeer area. And really, this originated 3 years ago with that thought in mind, is that Lapeer has everything you need, and we have everything a bride could want to plan her big day. So we can offer the venues and all of the providers and the service organizations and what have you to help her create that day with everything she needs. It can be from a modest affair to a very grand affair. So.
So really, if someone needs to get married like tomorrow, they could come into the Bridal Expo and they can, from start to finish, just have everything laid out there in front of them, make the decisions easy, and probably relatively pretty stress-free.
Absolutely. And it's really face-to-face. So you really, as a bride, you are able to ask questions face-to-face. You're able to describe, what it is that you want, what is the theme of your wedding, and you're able to talk to a photographer for those types of things and a cake decorator. We have a linen company. So we have, and we're going to have door prizes drawn throughout the day from all of the vendors. We have a grand prize bridal package that's valued right now at $3,100. So, and lots of wonderful things that are included in that bridal package from venues and caterers, photographers, lots of different things. We even have Lapeer Aviation. They're donating an airplane ride for the bride and groom. And so we have an overnight stay, for example, at the Best Western. Pinecrest Percherons, they're offering a carriage ride for the bride and groom for a limited period of time, obviously, but a lot of really wonderful things that are incorporated into this grand prize package, discounts on flowers for the wedding and so on. So it's going to be a great package that's going to save some bride-to-be, some significant expense, and also for her to be able to meet with the vendors to talk to them about what she wants on her big day.
Wow. No, that sounds incredibly helpful. And are you guys getting a lot of people from all over this kind of Thumb region area? Because I'm assuming not everybody that shows up to this is from Lapeer.
Oh, no. Last year we had brides from Ypsilanti, Battle Creek, Saginaw, Clarkston, Sanilac County. So we were really, pleased with the turnout. They came from a lot of different areas, not just Lapeer County. So we had them Lake Orion, Oxford, so Port Huron. It was really great. We had a huge turnout.
Sounds like you guys are doing something right.
Yeah, I think we are too. I like I said, and if anyone is interested and they want more information, they can go to the Lapeer Chamber of Commerce's website, www.lapeerareachamber.org, or they can contact us at the office at 810-664-6641. It's a real simple number to remember. So if you want information, and we also have a Facebook page. Okay. Lapeer Area Wedding Showcase is the name of the Facebook page. We're doing postings regularly on that page, too, as far as new vendors coming on board, new contributions to the grand prize, and then, like I said, each of the vendors is raffling a door prize throughout the day. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great prizes and fun. Lapeer Country Club they'll have food available. They've got some specialty drinks that they're going to be offering to the brides that they can have at their receptions, obviously. So
I've dabbled a few in those a few of those specialty drinks, and they make it spectacular. Everything they do there at Lapeer Country Club, beautiful venue.
Beautiful venue, absolutely gorgeous venue. Yes, this is our second year at the country club with this event, so we're really happy to be able to be there.
And if someone, I'm sure if they stop by Glorious Collections here, they could pick up information on dates and times and everything else. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Kim has some flyers here as well, and she's been handing them out to gals as they come in and if they ask for information. So we're real excited. Like I said, this is going to be our third year. The first year we started out and we had 50 brides. Last year we had 100 brides and 2 grooms, and we had 250 people total. So the nice thing about this as well, a lot of the vendors who are there, they're going to really be focusing on the bride. But when you have a lot of other people coming into this venue, there are a lot of vendors who, someone might be there and say, gosh, this is a great venue for a retirement party or for an open house or for a wedding shower or whatever. And so with some of those vendors, they'll have that opportunity too, if you need a DJ for a future event. So really for the vendors, for some of them, a lot of them, there's more than just one opportunity at this particular event.
And if vendors are seeing this right now and they want to be involved in future programs like this with you guys, they can just contact you at the website and the Facebook page or phone number?
Yes, and our phone number. Yep, 664-6641, 810 area code.
And is admission free? Is it like a $20 admission per person? How much is it to get in?
It's just it's a $5 admission.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And every bride who comes, every bride-to-be, receives a little bridal gift bag, so there'll be little goodies and things like that in there, and there'll be information from some of the vendors and some of the sponsors and so on and so forth. So each bride will get a little gift bag.
Oh, that's fantastic. It sounds amazing, like an amazing thing, amazing program and an event. One last question, though, I got to ask you before I let you go is, you said you've only had 2 grooms show up. Is there like a special area for them to sit the entire time? I mean, I'm assuming maybe that's why the bar is open. Like, how involved are the few men that show up?
They may want to sit at the bar. I don't know, but that they can. They certainly can sit at the bar.
There's not like a playpen set up with like a TV or something
no
for them?
special corner or anything. No, they're welcome to come in and visit with the vendors as well and sit with their bride-to-be during the fashion show. And because we will have tuxedos as part of the fashion show, too. So for the groom and the groomsmen, that part of the fashion show will be catered to them. So obviously, the bride-to-be will tell them what color.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why. What surprised me so much about that, because as the guy, you have zero say in what's going on, so why even be there? But, I mean, I think that's pretty accurate.
We thought it was great. We were really happy to see them come in. We were thrilled, actually. So, well, maybe we should have found them special seating or something. But it'll be just a great time.
No, it sounds great, and it's going to be October 19th again?
Yes, correct. October the 19th, which is a Sunday. Noon to 3:30. The bridal fashion show will start at 2, and then at the conclusion of the fashion show, we'll draw for the grand prize. But there will be door prizes drawn throughout the event.
Okay, October 19th at the Lapeer Country Club in Lapeer. Thank you for including one of our Oxford businesses in this. It sounds great, and thanks for talking with us.
No problem. Thanks for being here and talking to us. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Back to you, Bill.
Next up, Andy went to the Small Business Expo a few weeks ago. Here's some more information from the Small Business Expo. Andy?
All right, thanks, Bill. We're here at Boulder Point at the Small Business Expo. We're going to walk inside and talk to a few of our small local businesses around Oxford. All right, here we are in the room of CAM PS Landscaping and More. We're talking with Chris. Now, he's one of their project supervisors. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right, Chris. Now, what does the PS stand for in CAM PS?
It's property services.
Okay.
We are a full-service landscape company. Right. We do everything from brick pavers to wall stones to boulder walls. Pretty much any outdoor projects you would like to have done, we can accommodate for you. We're really knowledgeable on what we do. We have a good background in it, and we take pride in our work and we guarantee it. So that's also another good thing.
That's great, and you guys are obviously a local business, too.
Absolutely. It's like we like to support the local community, especially for us. It's a lot better. We don't have to travel far and do these things. It helps out everybody locally, get our name out, help out the local consumers.
So do you guys design projects too yourself?
We do design, absolutely. Obviously everyone has their input on what they would like done, but we also have our opinion on what would look best and what's best suitable for them. We're not gonna direct you somewhere where you shouldn't. We're gonna do everything right and make sure it's done the right way. And that's the toughest part of our business, is being able to have somebody visualize the work that we're gonna do. Because I don't have a product to offer other than the materials I'm using.
Yeah.
So it's a building thing. It's not like a home. Things like that, you can see the progress of it. You still do.
But the people get a lot of input. I mean, you're working with the customers the entire time.
And we get a lot of customers that like to be there and see as we go, make sure everything's done right. And we explain to them step by step why we're doing it, and things like that. So customers love us. When we have customers, they're out there, they want to be there. Right. I mean, we have people that take work off just to hang out with us. They really enjoy us. So
yeah, that's the beauty of the landscaping field, is that there's a lot of give and take with the customer. They have a lot of input. It's not like you're building a house where it's going to be this, but it's like, you might change your mind and have a boulder here instead of there.
Absolutely. That's exactly how it is.
Well, Chris, you want to throw out your guys' contact information, a phone number, website, all that kind of stuff?
We are actually, this is a flyer that we have. We're located on it's 592 East Lakeville Road. It's just east of Beaver Stair on the south side of Lakeville Road. Our phone number is 248-693-9008. Also, I wanted to add in, I did forget this, we are tree service as well. We do tree work. Pretty much any landscape outdoor needs that anybody wants done, just give us a call. If you have any questions about things or that you may think is an issue that needs to be solved, we will come there and we will have a resolution for what you have.
All right, perfect, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for talking with us.
Absolutely, thank you.
Right, next, we're stopping by and talking with Katie, who is a wellness advocate for doTERRA oils. I get that?
Yep. Yes, you did.
Now, what exactly do you do as a wellness advocate?
Well, I promote essential oils. You can do many things with them. They're aromatherapy.
So there is a wide variety of different
Yes.
oils and scents that can benefit you in different ways.
Yeah, there are, a lot of oils. I'd say at least over 50. I haven't actually counted all of them. And then There are also rubs. So if you have muscle aches, you can go ahead and use this. I really like this. The Deep Blue works very well for muscle aches.
Great.
And then we also have facial cleaners that work very well. I actually forgot to bring those, but we have supplements to help with allergies. So, just vitamins.
A lot of, and they're all. Is it all natural or?
Yes, it's all natural. Yeah, there's videos that you can watch that show how they extract the oil from the plant.
Right.
And then how it's bottled. So, you can watch the whole process of them picking it from the fields and everything.
And where can people see these videos? Do you have a website?
You can find them on my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Fallon, Fallon, Pure Oils. Or you can go to the doTERRA Facebook page, or, the doTERRA posts them. doTERRA International posts them in many different places on the internet. So.
And if somebody is interested in picking up one of these products, how would they get a hold of you? Through your Facebook page?
Yeah, the best way would be through the Facebook page, but if they want to order them directly without talking to me at all, you can go to mydoterra.com, mydoterra.com/Fallon Pure Oils, and then they can order it directly.
All right, sounds great. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Next up, Terry went to the Oxford Township building to visit with Bill Dunn, the supervisor of Oxford Township, to tell us about the new construction at the Township building. Terry?
Hello, Bill Service. We've been talking about it, and the Township has been talking about it, and it's finally underway. I am here with Township Supervisor Bill Dunn. We are at the Township offices, and they've started construction work on building the new addition. Tell us about it, and when did they get started?
They got started about a week ago. They plan on working here until probably February. What they're going to do is build a approximately 4,000 square foot addition onto the corner back here. Just over 2,000 on top, which will be a Township Board meeting room. Down below will be unfinished. To be determined at a later date. A lot of people ask, why are we leaving the Vets Hall? The main reason is financial. We're spending $75,000 to $100,000 a year to maintain the Vets Hall. So the board decided, why not build out here? We'll build for now, and we're building for the future. One thing I don't want to forget, and I don't want anybody else to forget, is we have seniors at the Vets Hall. And you can, at least by my vote, we're going to be looking out for their interests too. We're not going to leave them high and dry, but we will find some accommodations for them. The other part of the project is about 4,000 square foot, a remodel of the basement. The basement was unfinished, so we're going to house the Oakland County Sheriff Department. They'll have a full range of services down there, from the detectives, interview rooms, no holding facilities, but it'll be very handy. We have a parking lot that's going out here. It's going to be doubling in size. Plus, we're going to have parking in the back, so there's another parking lot back there. It's just going to be a wonderful facility. I'm proud of the Township Hall. It's not any Taj Mahal, but it's just going to be functional for now and for 20, 30 years.
It's a humble hall.
It's a humble hall.
And so you did mention the Vets Hall downtown. What is the Township planning on doing with that? Are you going to sell it or what?
We would plan, we're not here to hold property. We've already had an offer from someone to buy the Township Hall plus 43 acres of parking. I have told this individual that the Village of Oxford is going to have first chance at that parking facility. There's no way I'd want to have it go to private hands without at least offering it to the village. They're going to be considering it at their the 14th at their meeting. It's going to be presented to our meeting at the 8th, but I'm going to tell the one that wants to buy it, you're going to have to wait until I hear from the village. When I say I'm only one vote, but we do want to sell it, and I'm pretty sure that if we decide to sell it, we're going to go out for bid and let everybody know it. It's just the way we should do things. We've also got 4 acres that's over in Waterstone that someone's asked to buy. This sounds like we're a realtor now, but we have no use for the property. We have had it appraised, and it's going to be again at our meeting on the 8th. So if the board decides, we'll go out for bid, and whoever's high bidder, we can get money for that piece of property. One thing that should be noted is any money that's gained from that property will go to the water account because it is water. It's water related. It was given to us for a well site. We couldn't get enough water at the site, so we abandoned it and came down here, just down the street from our site. So we have 4.5 acres up there, and what do we do with it?
What about a Parks and Recs issue? I know that there are several parks within the township, but is it something that you would consider for parks again?
The Vets Hall or
4-acre property.
Ron, he's aware that we have that, and if there was any interest, I'm sure he would have told me. We also have, if you look just to the north, we have a 6-acre site, and there was talk at one time to possibly building a senior center. Nothing elaborate, maybe a one-story, maybe 2,000 or 3,000 square foot building to be able to house them. It would be a perfect site for it. We could. This would be like a little campus. We've got our water treatment plant, our township hall, and we could have the seniors sitting right in that location back there.
Might be a good place to house NODA on a permanent basis too, right?
We're open for any suggestions.
Okay, well, thank you for filling us in on everything. I'm excited to see this work finally progressing forward. I know that's something the Township Board has wanted to do for a long time. So good luck. We're looking at February, did you say?
February, it's supposed to be complete. And the money, we didn't have to borrow any money for all these projects. It was done by, the board saving their money over the years.
Well, speaking of this building complex continuing to grow out here, is there plans for a safety path coming up this way?
It's going to be. There was. They did the safety path committee went out for bids from Carriage Lane, which is not far from here, to go across the water plant property and go up all the way to the end of the road up here. The bids came in twice what we thought, so the path committee decided not to go ahead with that. They were going to wait. They were going to wait until they got some better prices. Our township board has decided to build the safety path in front of here, the entire length of this property. So that's going to be constructed too. As a matter of fact, they're out there surveying right now, and they're going to be, as long as this equipment's here, they're going to be doing the work for the safety path. I expect to see that in here in the next month.
And so I want to go back a little bit to the Vets Hall. Not selling parking places with that. Do you think that'll be a deal breaker for somebody?
Don't know. But again, myself, I want to give the village the opportunity to purchase that property. I would even be able to sell, I would do it on a land contract. I would be willing to work with them because I don't want to see anything happen like happened at the around 2003 where we had barrels up and caution tape and arguments over rights and who's parking what. I would just as soon it remain public parking.
I was just going to say you walked through that. I was with the council at the time walking through that, and that was not pretty. And we're moving forward as a community.
We do want to move forward, and we do want to work together.
Well, thank you for talking with us, Bill. Good to see you again. Beautiful day. Anybody want to come out and see what your township is doing for you to grow their community? Come on out here. It's just on Dunlap Road, right?
300 Dunlap Road.
Back to you, Bill.
Good interview, Terry. Thanks, Bill. Well, that's all the time for this week. Oh, by the way, do not miss the Women's Expo on this Thursday, October 9th at Boulderstone. So, for our reporters Andy Curtis and Terry Stiles, I'm Bill Service, and do not miss O. Johnson's with another great person on my life next on our community television.